Hey you guys, it's Tanya. What's going on? Today we are going to continue in the series of an introduction to hair 101. The topic being how to make your hair grow, or how to have long hair would probably be the better topic, how to have long hair. Now I made myself a little list because I want to stay kind of somewhat on topic. And the first thing that I wrote down is you want to have patience. I think that patience is very important in having long hair because here's the thing. Your hair, the average person, when I say you, but your hair grows a half an inch a month on average. Some people this is slower. Some people the rate's going to be faster. But for the average person, your hair is only going to grow a half inch every month. Well, there's only 12 months in a year. So we're looking at your hair growing on average 6 inches a year. Okay? And that's if you keep it all. If you lose any hair to breakage or to getting your hair trimmed, getting your hair cut, well, it's going to be even less than 6 inches. So you have to be prepared for that. When I cut all my hair off back in April of 2010, based on the length that I wanted and factoring in trims, I figured it would take me about 3 years to have my hair back to the length that it was before I did the big chop. Give or take a month or two, I would say that was exactly what happened. If we go by the 6-inch rule, at 3 years, my hair should have been 18 inches long. But I did lose length, and there was, from trims and from cuts, but also there were periods of time where my hair did not grow that much at all. And I figured that would happen. My hair grows at a slower growth rate in the winter time. So it took about 3 years, a little bit more, for my hair to be about 13 inches pretty much everywhere, just in a layered style. I like the long layered look, and so I think my shortest layers are about 10 inches, and then my longer parts are 13 and 14 inches for the most part. Now I do have some area right here in the front that's shorter, but it's because I cut it, because it gets kind of limpy and I don't like that, so I just cut it. This hair in the front, when I say limpy, once it gets weighed down, I lose my curl pattern because the weight pulls the curl out, and I don't like that. So I cut it so that it's not as heavy, which makes it wave up again. I know, it's crazy. So the first rule of having long hair is having patience. Set a goal for yourself and be very realistic in how long it's going to take for you to reach that goal. So if you want your hair to be 24 inches long, well, if you're only going to average 6 inches a year, and you're probably going to trim off 1 inch to 2 inches every year, you're probably looking at anywhere from 4 to 6 years to get hair that long, if not a longer time span, depending on how you take care of your hair during that time span. Number 2, keep your hands out of your hair. You guys, when you're out doing things and you put your hands in your hair, every time you put your hands in your hair, you are creating an opportunity to damage your hair and to break a piece off. Leave it alone. Once you do your hair in the morning, stay out of your hair. Keep your hands out of it. The occasional man being in your hair, I encourage that. If they want to give you a scalp massage, I definitely encourage that, because scalp massages will stimulate your follicles and encourage blood to flow in your scalp, which encourages hair growth. So you tell your man that if he wants you to have longer hair quicker, get to working. Alright, I'm serious. I mean, it sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. Definitely give yourself scalp massages, because it does encourage blood flow, which then encourages stimulation of the hair follicles, and they grow. Protect your ends, you guys. Usually when you see me doing these videos, you very rarely see my hair touching my shirts. Like even right now, I purposely, when I roll my hair, I roll it tight and then I poof it out so that it's not really touching my shirt. Cotton is a known absorbent. When your hair touches cotton or wool, your hair, the moisture in your hair is pulled out from the cotton and the wool. They pull the moisture from your hair, and when they pull the moisture from your hair becomes wet, dry, and the integrity is, should we say, diminished, which makes it more susceptible to breakage. So whenever you're wearing cotton or you're wearing wool or any kind of fibers like that, have your hair up and away from those areas. Especially in the winter time. In the winter time, you guys, have your hair up in French twists or up in ponytails or in braids or twists. That way you can pull them up and away from that collar of that wool, because that will destroy your hair and it will easily cause a breakage, and you won't even realize it's all broken off until it's too late. So again, be aware of how your hair is and what materials your hair is touching. In the winter time, I don't even wear hats or hoods any longer. My hair is thick enough that it blocks the wind and the coldness. So a lot of times, even if my hair is wet, yeah, I said it, but even if my hair is wet, I'll go outside totally exposed, excuse me, and I will not put on a wool cap. I will not have on anything that's going to possibly damage my hair. I promise you, I'm serious. I have here, make sure the source is healthy. Do you guys know what that means? Well, let me tell you. A little trick. Look at your fingernails right now. Just look down at your fingernails. In your fingernails, do you see like little white spots in your fingernails? I don't have any, but if you see some, that means that you have a deficiency in your diet. I believe that deficiency is calcium, but I think I might be wrong. So don't quote me on what the deficiency is. Do your research and look that up. But my point is, when your body is not nourished as well as it needs to be, meaning that you're not getting your proteins, your carbohydrates, your dairy, whatever. When your body is not getting all the nutrients that it needs to just everyday work and function, certain things suffer. Your fingernails and your hair are the last two things on your body to get nutrients. The last two. Your body will send nutrients everywhere else first. And if there's leftover nutrients, it then goes to your fingernails and your hair. Well, why is that? Well, because your fingernails and your hair are dead, right? I mean, yeah, they are. It's dead tissue that's coming out of your body. Basically, your hair is just purged tissue that's dead. It is. So you have to make sure that you are feeding your body proper nutrients, because if you're not, these two things, nails and hair, are going to be the ones that suffer. That's why when you look around, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's true, women who are obese usually have phenomenal hair. If you look at especially plus size women, they always have this long, thick, healthy hair. Well, that's because they're eating really well, and so their body is getting all its nutrients, so it's able to give the excess nutrients to the nails and the hair. Do your research, you guys. Look at that. Don't just think Tanya is talking crazy. I'm telling you the truth. When you do these little fad diets and you cut out certain things from your body, your hair is suffering, and it might stop growing because it's missing the nutrients that it needs. So drink that water. Drink 8 glasses of water a day, and they should be 8-ounce glasses, so 64 ounces of water a day. Make sure you're eating the red meat. Make sure you're eating, chicken, or not. Just make sure you're getting some kind of protein, whether it be from meat or whether it be from beans, like legumes. Am I saying that right? Lord have mercy. Dairies, fruits and vegetables, carbs, complex carbs, all that. Very important. And then we're going to go back to the massages. Massage your scalp. You want to definitely increase the blood flow in your scalp, because that does encourage growth of your hair follicles. But yeah, you guys, there's no secret pill. I'm sorry, but there's just not. There is no secret hair product that's going to make your hair grow. Now, there are great products that are going to help assist your hair in staying healthy, and they're going to help keep your scalp clean, and they're going to help keep your follicles clear so that they can grow. But there's no product that you're going to apply to your hair that's going to make it just start growing like a fast beanstalk. Okay? I just feel like I just need to tell people that, because people are always asking me, you know, I can't get my hair to grow, what did you do? And it really is as simple, just like what I said, when I was relaxed. When I was relaxed, I never put my hands in my hair. I would style it in the morning. I very rarely comb my hair. I would just use my fingers and kind of undo the wrap in the morning, shake it, and I would brush down a little bit of my edges, and we were done. And I got my hair styled by a stylist every week, so I wasn't the one washing and conditioning and detangling my hair. But I kind of used that same regimen when I started doing my hair myself. I take as much care as I possibly can when I'm preparing my hair for washing. I make sure to pre-detangle. I only do my hair if I'm in a really good mood. If I'm in a crappy mood or I don't feel well, I don't do my hair, because I know I'm going to be harsher on my hair and could possibly cause damage that's not reversible. But yeah, you guys, I just kind of want to give you some things to think about, because again, we all have the potential to have long hair. Whatever in your mind you deem long hair as, we all have the potential for that. But in order to reach those goals, you have to, number one, set the goals, and then number two, you have to do things that are going to encourage your hair to meet those goals that you set. Alright, you guys, I will talk to you later. Have an awesome day. I holla!